22 is the natural number following 21 and preceding 23. In mathematics, 22 is an even composite number, its proper divisors being 1, 2 and 11. 22 is the sixth discrete semiprime and the fourth in the family. With 21 it forms the second discrete semiprime pair. 22 has an aliquot sum of 14 and is the fifth composite number found in the 7 aliquot tree. It has a 7-member aliquot sequence 22, 14, 10, 8, 7, 1, 0, of which the next two members are themselves discrete semiprimes. 22 is the first discrete semiprime exhibiting this property. 169 also has 14 as its aliquot sum. 22 is itself the aliquot sum of two numbers. Chapter 20, 38. 22 is a pentagonal number and a centered heptagonal number. The sum of the totient function for the first 8 integers is 22. 22 is a pair number, preceded in the sequence by 10, 12, 17. 22 divided by 7 approximates the irrational number pi, the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. Since it is possible to find sequences of 22 consecutive integers such that each inner member shares a factor with either the first or the last member, 22 is an Erdős-Wood number. It is a Smith number in base 10. In physics and chemistry, the atomic number of titanium is 22. In religion, there are 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. In the Kabbalah, there are 22 paths between the Sephiroth. In playing cards, traditional tarot decks have 22 cards with allegorical subjects. These serve as trump cards in the game. The Fool is usually a kind of wild card among the trumps and unnumbered, so the highest trump is numbered 21. Occult tarot decks usually have 22 similar cards which are called major arcana by fortune tellers. Occultists have related this number to the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet and the 22 paths in the Kabbalistic tree of life. In sports, in rugby union, the 22 is a line in each half of the field which is 22 meters from the respective try line. It has significance in a number of laws, particularly relating to kicking the ball away. In Australian rules football, each team is allowed a squad of 22 players. In the top-level Australian Football League, each team plays 22 matches in the regular season. 22 is the number of players on the field in a football match, and also the number of players on the field at any one time in an American football match. The jersey number 22 has been retired by several North American sports teams in honor of past playing greats. In Major League Baseball, the Baltimore Orioles, for Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. In the NBA, the Boston Celtics, for Hall of Famer Ed Macauley. The Cleveland Cavaliers, for Larry Nance. The Dallas Mavericks, for Orlando Blackman. The Houston Rockets and Portland Trail Blazers, both for Hall of Famer Clyde Drexler. The Los Angeles Lakers, for Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor. The Lakers have separately honored number 22 for Hall of Famer Slater Martin, who wore the number before Baylor when the team was the Minneapolis Lakers. The New York Knicks, for Hall of Famer Dave DeBusschere. In the NFL, the Baltimore Colts retired number 22 for Buddy Young. Since the team's controversial relocation to Indianapolis, the current Indianapolis Colts have not retired any numbers, but continue to honor all numbers retired by the franchise in Baltimore. The Detroit Lions, for Hall of Famer Bobby Lane. The Dallas Cowboys have a policy of not retiring numbers. However, the team has not issued number 22 since Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith left the team in 2002. In the NHL, the New York Islanders, for Hall of Famer Mike Bossy. The length of a cricket pitch is 22 yards. 22 is a common name for the .22 caliber 22 long rifle cartridge. 22 is the number of a car in NASCAR's Sprint Cup Series currently owned by Penske Racing. Joey Logano has the Sprint Cup ride in 2014. 22 was the number of Lewis Hamilton's McLaren Mercedes in 2008 and is the number of Jenson Button's Braun Mercedes in 2009, both winning the Drivers' Championship that year. In music, the name of a song by punk band Millencolin. In Jay-Z's song 22 Twos, he rhymes the words 2, 2 and 2, 22 times in the first verse. Iron Maiden has a song named 22 Acacia Avenue. Death metal band Hypocrisy album, Catch-22, released in year 2002. Lily Allen has a song titled 22 from her album It's Not Me, It's You. Paul Weller has a song and album named 22 Dreams. The album contains 22 songs on it, including the song 22 Dreams. The Norwegian electronica project Ugress uses 22 as a recurring theme. All 4 albums features a track with 22 in the title. Taylor Swift has a song from her 4th album Red titled 22. Ashbury Heights has a song titled The Number 22 from album The Looking Glass Society. In journalism, literature, fashion, art, film and television, Catch-22, the 1961 novel by Joseph Heller, which consequently gave rise to the expression Catch-22. 22. Season 2, Episode 17 of the 1959-64 TV series The Twilight Zone, in which a hospitalized dancer has nightmares about a sinister nurse inviting her to Room 22, the hospital morgue. Revista 22, a magazine published in Romania. There are 22 stars in the Paramount Films logo. In weights and measures, the number of yards in a chain. In computing, the standard port number for the Secure Shell Protocol, a quotation mark. In technology, 22 is the designation of the USAF stealth fighter, the F-22 Raptor 22 long rifle. In photography, F-22 is the largest f-stop available on most lenses made for single-lens reflex cameras. In jargon, in French, 22 is used as a phrase to warn of the coming of the police. In other fields, 22 may also refer to the number of the French department Côte d'Armor. In bingo, 22 is referred to as 2 little ducks.